My name is Alonzo J. Quan. We are in beautiful, sunny California, Vista, California to be exact. And today I will be reviewing the 2023 BMW M4, not the regular M4, Competition xDrive. Now, getting into this is the start of a new channel. I'm focusing on reviewing cars, no matter what the car is. I want to start off really big. It's my 30th birthday, just turned 30. Already feeling aches and pains, but we still go squat down and get into this. So, without further ado, let's start talking about this car right here, this amazing machine. All right, as we can see, I wasn't lying to you. We are in beautiful Vista, California. Courtesy of this wonderful Airbnb that I will plug in at some point in my video. Look at this view right here. So you can already get an idea of what we're finna do with the car later. I'm taking her to Palomar Mountain with my wife, and I'm gonna show you what she do. I'm gonna show you what she does the best, and we'll go into some nitpicky things, maybe, which is not really too much, but we'll get into that later. Let's just take in this wonderful view right here. Zoom in here, see the ocean from here. Going around the back, we are at a vineyard, so the season is getting ready to start up. As you can see, grapes are growing down yonder that way. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. But we're getting off topic. Let's go ahead and get into the car. All right, here we are starting from the back. Like I told you guys, BMW M4 Competition xDrive, boy. Yes, sir. This thing is so nice, man. Like, pictures did not do this car justice, right? It is so much more wide in person, and the stance is a lot lower than what I saw in pictures. So pictures don't really do this thing justice. Even the video, I feel, doesn't do it justice. If you can't afford this 100K beauty, Turo. I swear by Turo, this is not a Turo plug, but you couldn't get this from Hertz, bro. So without further ado, let's take a look at this beauty right here from the outside. Let's start with the tires. I'm gonna start with the tires. So right here we got some Pilot Sport 4S's on all four corners of this bad boy. Really good tires. A little bit of road noise here, but what do you expect out of a performance car? Look at these spokes, man. I love the way that these wheels look. On top of the tire setup is 100% in my eyes. Going around, like I said, to the front. Now, the most controversial thing I think most people talk about when it comes to this particular decade of BMW is the notorious big kidney grills. Me personally, I don't see what the issue is about these. It looks so good to me. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's big and it's bad. It looks more aggressive. You see, when they redesigned this, like, someone was in there and said, nah, we already have a reputation, but let's take it up a notch, right? Whew, look at them lights, man. Look at these. They're so beautiful, man. I would have opted for red, but the blue does it justice. All in the theme of 50 years of excellence with the ultimate driving machine. Visibility on the road is good, even on the back roads here in California where it's kind of, it gets pretty dark. There's no street lights everywhere. But good visibility out of them. They're stylish daytime running lights. We have working ventilation. We know a lot of times that cars nowadays, they come with the fake vents. No, these are functional vents. Gonna cool off them brakes. These are ceramic brakes, by the way, as you can see. We have the drilled rotors. I love drilled rotors. I like drilled and slotted, but drilled, perfectly fine too. Works for what we got going on. All right, so we pretty much covered the exterior. let's get into a little bit about the internal things. So, of course, this is a convertible. I think it adds maybe like it adds a little bit of weight, but the way that they put all this together, I think it's just a tad bit slower than the coupe, just a tad bit. But you're still getting about 3.5, 0 to 60. 503 brake horsepower, 579 pound-feet of torque. This baby goes. It goes. And you will see it later when I record with my wife. Going around the twisties. We're going to open it up a little bit. And we're going to try not to get a ticket. We don't do tickets on this channel. We do the speed limit. We do the speed limit. All right. So while the top is up, I'm going to show you guys what the trunk hitting on. You don't get that much space. Let's move that. We don't got too much space. This pulls out, so this pulls in and out. So if you want some extra space down here, the convertible top folds down into the back of the trunk. So you have limited space when you have the drop top down, when you're trying to get that Cali wind or Michigan wind or wherever you live at, dog. Push this forward and bam, you got a lot of room here. And we are going to open the hood, as we gotta talk about this bad boy underneath. This joker right here is the S58 inline 6 twin turbo 3.0, pushing out that 503 bump horsepower and that 479 pound-feet of torque. I absolutely love how this is set up. Got your intakes over here, turbos. Just look at that. M performance, M power. We're going to talk about the cars that I have once I get back, because this is my big 30th birthday trip. Let's get into a cold start on this car, because I've talked enough about the outside of it. Like I said, we'll get into the inside later. When I talk to my wife, let's cue the cold start. So to do said cold start, you're going to take your nice button right here. We'll talk about the button real quick. So you got your unlock, right? You got your lock. Press once on the BMW. The door wasn't closed. Anyways, we'll go over the key. So you got your lock. You actually can put this in your pocket and go quite a bit of distance away, and it will just lock on its own, which is a cool feature. You got your unlock. You got your trunk. That joker will open up for you. Let's close that back down. We're gonna get a pretty nice cold start out of this thing. Let's do it. So you're gonna press this button 3 times. 1, 2, and hold the 3rd time, and then inside of here, how you start over. Go ahead and press this big red start button right here. Beautiful, beautiful. I love how the infotainment is stacked up here. Love the gauge cluster. We'll get into all the knickknacks and all the gadgets and how you set everything up. But as you can see right off the bat, we'll talk a little bit about what matters, right? So on the steering wheel here, we have an M1 and an M2 button. And the engine, so we'll put this in Sport Plus actually. And then go back out there and get some of them burbles that we missed on the cold start. But as you can see, even if you have it in efficient mode, that cold start's nasty. You can set everything to Sport if we wanted to, Sport Plus, but we're not gonna do that. Relatively good setup, right? So you can change it to 2-wheel drive if you want to. It's only possible if you take off traction control. Make sure you're on a road that has some space. Make sure you know what you're doing so you don't end up putting this in the ditch, man. BMW underrates their engine. More like 510. Oh, I didn't ask for your help. I found out basically that I did call it. Bye. I didn't ask for your help. I'm gonna pre-configure my M2 settings right here. You can confirm. We have it in Sport Plus. I'm gonna put the steering in Sport, so later we got that all set up. And let me tell you something, man. I love BMWs. Growing up in Maryland, and I'll probably plug a picture in the video. My dad's 5 Series. 530i with the 5-speed. Picking me up from school and just thinking to myself, man, he is the cleanest cleanest BMW on the street. Every time he would roll up, he cars. This is not my car, but I treat every car if it's not mine, because I have to think to myself, if someone was driving my car, how would I want them to treat it? Treat it nice. Shoot, I'm keeping this joker clean. Like I said, we're gonna go into all the things, but look at that. Patching on the seat for the M4. Let's go ahead and split this top back, y'all. So, right down here, you got the convertible button down here, man. You can't miss it. Look at that. It don't get no self-explanatory than that. So you go push this button down right here and watch the magic unfold. Look at that. Cruising with the top down. Sure it tracks all the way back. After it's done, it will say it's done. If it's not all the way down, it will beep at you until you fix it. So keep that in mind. We can go ahead and roll these windows up, which is what I'm gonna do to reduce wind noise, of course. Guys, let's get that good exhaust note real quick. I'm gonna stomp on that thing, man. We're gonna stomp on them real quick. All right. Did you hear that, man? That's money right there, man. All right, guys. Here's my lovely wife, Khadijah. We are finna to go for a little ride. Babe, how do these seats feel right now? Tell the people how these seats feel for you, passenger princess.
The seats feel great. I like a firm seat. It's firm, but it's still like comfortable in like a cushy way, if that makes sense. And I feel kind of hugged, which I really like that. And it's a fantabulous seat, which I'm sure hubby is going to show y'all.
Yes.
But
ventilated seats.
Love.
A must need for dudes. The ventilated seats. And she got her heated seats over there. But yeah, we finna go cruise for a bit.
Let's do it.
Honestly, I didn't even push the car like that, y'all. It's already fast enough as it is, in my opinion. But yeah, this was just a start. Next video, we're really putting it to the test. So if you want to see that, make sure you're subscribed, and we're out.